Savarkar, one who licked the shoes of Britain, or a revolutionary freedom fighter.
To some, he was Veer Savarkar, a fearless revolutionary who suffered in Kala Pani.
To others, he was a traitor.
More than 70 years after independence, the debate still continues.
So, who was Savarkar really?
He was born in 1883, grew up during a period of rising anti-colonial nationalism. Inspired by Italian revolutionary Giuseppe Mazzini, he believed the British Empire would never leave India through peaceful petitions alone. While studying in London, he founded the secret revolutionary group Abhinav Bharat Society and promoted armed resistance against British rule. He also wrote The Indian War of Independence 1857, describing the 1857 revolt not as a sepoy mutiny but as India's first organized war for freedom. It spread secretly among revolutionaries across India.
To the British government, Savarkar had become dangerous.
In 1910, Savarkar was arrested for revolutionary activities. During his transfer by ship near the French port of Marseilles, he made a dramatic escape attempt. He squeezed through a small porthole, jumped into the sea, and swam toward the French shore hoping for asylum. But within minutes, he was captured again. The incident became international news and strengthened his image as a revolutionary willing to risk everything. Savarkar was sentenced to two life terms and sent to the dreaded cellular jail known as Kalapani. The prison was infamous for solitary confinement, brutal hard labor, physical punishment, mental torture. Inside prison, Savarkar wrote multiple mercy petitions to the British government.
This became biggest controversy of his life.
Critics say the petitions showed surrender.
Supporters argue that there was strategic moves to secure release and continue political works outside.
Even today, the debate remained unresolved. In 1923, Savarkar wrote Essentials of Hindutva. He argued that India was fundamentally a Hindu civilization and described Hindutva as a cultural and national identity rather than purely a religion. His ideas later became one of the foundations of modern Hindu nationalism. Supporters view this as cultural unity and national strength. Critics argue it excluded Muslims and Christians from the core national identity. At the same time, Savarkar also supported social reforms like opposing untouchability and promoting temple entry for all castes through institutions like the Padit Pavan Mandir. This combination of nationalism and reform continues to make him a deeply debated figure. During Second World War, Savarkar opposed Mahatma Gandhi's Quit India movement and encouraged Indians to join the British Indian military.
Critics saw this as a cooperation with British. Supporters argued that he wanted Indians to gain military training for the future. This sharply divided opinions on Savarkar regarding his role in India's freedom struggle.
After the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi in 1948 by Nathuram Godse, Savarkar was arrested and accused of involvement in the conspiracy. However, the court acquitted him due to lack of sufficient evidence. Supporters see this as proof the accusations were politically motivated. Critics continue to question his indirect links to the case. Legally acquitted, historically controversial.
So who was Vinayak Damodar Savarkar? A political strategist, an architect to Hindutva ideology, a revolutionary freedom fighter, or traitor to his own nation? That depends upon on which part of Savarkar's life people focus on most. But one thing is undeniable. Savarkar's legacy still shapes Indian politics, nationalism, and public debate even today. History is rarely simple, and the more deeper we study it, more complicated its heroes become. So, what do you think?
Was Savarkar misunderstood or the criticism against him justified?
Comment your opinion below. My commentary will continue in the next chapter of history.